Since the 2000s, and especially in the last few years, the use of opioids has exploded. Whenever we hear about the opioid crisis, and make no mistake, it is a crisis, it's always in the context of the last few years. But opioids aren't some new drug that was whipped up in a lab like amphetamines or LSD. To truly understand the crisis, we'll have to go back to the past. Opioids are actually one of the world's oldest known drugs. There's archaeological evidence of humans using Papaver somniferum, a seed that can be used to produce opium, in the Italian and Iberian peninsulas dating back more than 7,000 years. And opium was used medically in Sumeria and Egypt during the 4th century BC. Even Hippocrates was a fan, enjoying its sleep-inducing properties. Our modern understanding of opioids stems from India and China in the early part of the 1500s, when it was reintroduced to Western Europe after it had been used in the Far East for at least several hundred years. After the British East India Company saw the opium trade as a worthwhile investment, they expanded production and, through secret importation into China, started the Opium Wars. In the 19th century, two major scientific advances were made that had far-reaching effects. The first, around 1804, the German pharmacist Friedrich Serdener isolated morphine from opium. This would allow doctors to administer the drug to treat pain. And the second, nearly 50 years later, was the refinement of the hypodermic needle by Alexander Wood and others. Development of the syringe with the subcutaneous needle made it possible to easily administer controlled, measurable doses directly into the bloodstream. With these inventions, morphine was initially hailed as a wonder drug for its ability to ease pain, and its side effects could help people sleep and control coughing and diarrhea. In the 1860s, doctors began widely prescribing morphine, and pharmacists would dispense it